Alright, then let's do this.
Okay.
Alright. Hello, what's up?
Nothing. We're in the backstage.
It's pretty cramped out here.
It's cramped, but who needs space? You know.
But you got liquor on your side and
coffee. We got
coffee.
all kinds of stuff. We got coffee, liquor, chocolates.
Perfect.
One of the things about Europe, it's true, is your guys' bread and chocolate is so much better than our bread and chocolate. Like,
and you're talking to a Belgian girl. I'm like from
right,
Valhalla.
you're like the you know what's up.
Yeah, I do.
When it comes to chocolate. Anyway, so yeah,
I'm seeing coffee. How was your coffee this morning?
Coffee? I didn't have coffee this morning.
What? We had like two or three.
I didn't have coffee this morning. I'm kind of sick at the moment, hence why I'm wearing like a scarf inside. It's kind of weird, not just a fashion statement. But yeah, so no coffee.
No coffee.
No coffee today.
Okay, and tomorrow?
I don't know. Maybe coffee. I had some coffee this afternoon, but not in the morning.
Yeah, alright. So it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
How's the world been responding to your album Life is a Dog, as it's been pretty much released worldwide now, I think?
Yes, so it is now available worldwide. It's been really good. You know, it's funny because like it came out in the U.S. right a bit ago.
Yeah.
So it's sort of interesting to see it have a life of like a second life.
Own.
Yeah, it's cool, and I think yeah, it's sort of coming into its own, and the songs are, especially as we play them live, are getting better and a little bit more realized. So it's nice. It's been really good.
Cool. And are you a dog person? Why not Life as a Cat?
I'm not really an animal person. Oh. Like, I'm not, like, anti-animals at all. I just, you know, some people are, like, have that crazy connection to animals.
So where did you get the album title from?
Oh, I think I was, like, so I was making a SoundCloud playlist, just sending demos to my manager for what ended up becoming the album, but I just called it that. I think I was, like, hungover and felt really shitty.
And just sounded
I just felt like a dog, man. I just felt
I
like
get
a dog lying.
Yeah.
The ground, you know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much hungover.
Yeah, just kind of like, but then as I was thinking about it, you know, like a dog, right? It's also kind of like being an outlaw, just doing your own thing. So there's a positive spin on it as well. But no, I'm not like a crazy, like dog lover.
No dog waiting.
I'm dog positive.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I like dogs, but I don't own a dog.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
How did you go from like a double major in psychology and sociology? Sorry for my bad.
No, it's great.
How do you go from that to music, like hip hop, indie, pop, whatever your genre is?
Very gradually. I mean, you know, I started making music in school, and I think, you know, when you're at university in general, it's a time when you're very open to ideas and experiences and different perspectives, and you're just free in a way that is great. You know, I think can be very formative, whether it's academically or otherwise in your sort of life and career. So for me, yeah, I was studying that in school, but I started making music and I don't know. I just kind of
it just happened.
Yeah, just like certain things kept happening along the way that were like sort of felt like they were guiding me to keep doing it and to keep and then to really work on it, because after I finished school, you know, I was still, you know, not even close to pursuing music. So it took time to just sort of decide that I wanted to do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's the place you call home? Because you don't have like an own apartment, right? Or a home?
Correct. Yeah. So I haven't had an apartment in over 2 years.
How does that work out?
So, well,
lots of couch surfing, or?
Well, no, not too much. I mean, really spend a lot of the time on the road, whether it's touring or between kind of recording, writing sessions. So the vast majority of time is spent like that. But I have family, both biological and otherwise, very strongly in San Francisco, LA, Chicago, and New York. And those are kind of the places where I need to be anyway for work, for the most part. And so yeah, it's kind of a way to see those people. And not too much like sleeping on couches. Most of these places I have like a bed.
Yeah,
and
that's
somewhere
good. So you have your own private
I have like
space.
a little space where I can,
So you can still have pajama days.
No.
No?
That's the one thing, no. I can't really just like veg out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing. So sometimes like on tour, if I have like a room to myself, I'll just...
Because on tour, do you stay in a tour bus or do you have like hotel rooms?
It totally depends. So for this run, for instance, we're in a van and then in hotels. And then for other tours, we're in a bus. So it just kind of depends on the logistics. But yeah, it varies.
So being at hotels, do you steal the hotel soaps just like me, or?
You know, I don't really like, because I travel.
Take free souvenirs.
I mean, you have to remember, I'm traveling. All my shit is in one bag, so I already have shampoo. Like I've got I have a bathroom in my bag, so I don't need more soap. I need less soap.
Is that something else you always take, like on travels or from a room or what else?
Sometimes
or
I
like
take
fridge magnets. Something.
Sometimes I take the laundry bag to put my dirty laundry in.
That makes sense.
That's minimal though. I don't really take anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, just let it. I just, I show up and then I leave.
Yeah, you're a very honest person.
Correct.
Once I took bathroom slippers from a hotel. They were very cozy.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a good souvenir.
Yep.
Still wear them at home.
I'm not a big slippers. I wear these boots or socks.
Yeah.
Nothing else. I have no other shoes.
Only these?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I mean, I have running shoes. I have a pair of running shoes, but...
Okay.
Other than
they look pretty much alive still.
Yeah. I think I need a new pair. They're pretty, like... They're scuffed up. They're seeing their last days.
Nice. But it's the kind of boots that are supposed to be like that.
Totally worn it. Yep.
Nice. And if you're, like, going back to the touring part, like sleeping in a tour bus, do you ever fall out of the bunk or something?
I never have. I think it's pretty uncommon.
Not even in a U-turn?
I think you have to be really... I think you have to be kind of like drunk or on drugs for that to happen, honestly, like severely. Because there's something about the inertia of the way that the bus moves that it's surprisingly like you don't get jostled that crazy if you're lying down. Okay. So I think... I
never like slept in a bus except for like sitting up sleeping.
Right, you fell asleep like on the city bus. No falling out. Knock on wood.
Well, let's hope it stays that way. Nice. Is there something you're always looking for in foreign countries, like food? Like, do you like to try special dishes or?
Yeah, we try to eat the specialty of a country, assuming it's like nothing insane. Definitely, I know we're speaking about coffee, but definitely try to participate in whatever coffee culture, because every city has their own.
Yeah, it's true.
And I think it says a lot about the way that a city sort of functions, right? Is how they drink the coffee. I mean, the most telling thing about any city or any country is what they eat for breakfast and how they deal with coffee. Because it's, for instance, like a typical German breakfast, very, very different from like a typical American breakfast.
Is it?
And then like a Scandinavian breakfast would be, again, super different. So it's, I always find that interesting. Because lunch and dinner... in a way,
you can have anything
similar.
You want.
Exactly. Yeah. But breakfast seems to be very differentiated by country and sort of culture, yeah.
So how was it for Berlin?
Well, the other thing is I don't really eat breakfast.
Oh, so, well.
I watch it happen. I do eat breakfast sometimes, but like the idea that you would have like meats and cheeses.
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
As part of breakfast.
It's strange to me too. As being a Belgian, we mostly like sweet things, like croissants or... Right. Just like bread with something on it.
Exactly, and like in the U.S., right, it's like eggs and toast.
And bacon.
And bacon, maybe. Or something. I mean, I never grew up eating that. I always grew up eating cereal.
Yeah, me too, actually.
And I think that's, again, like, that's common, but the more like elaborate breakfasts, that says a lot.
Yeah, so if you go to the UK, it's like... sausages and all this
stuff. Exactly, right. And the crazy mushroom and tomato, all this. Yeah.
I don't get that either.
The baked beans for breakfast. What are you guys thinking? Yeah. Actually, I like baked beans, so I fuck with that.
Yeah, I like them in burritos. Okay. So today is actually Halloween.
It is, yes.
So what kind of candy do we have to throw to you on stage tonight?
Oh my god, I'm actually pretty grateful. I'm in a country where relatively few people care about Halloween. I'm not. I actually do not like Halloween.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm scared of it. I think people are fucking lunatics. And actually, I saw this really. I was reading an article the other day about Halloween, and someone was quoted as saying like, or they were. I think that whatever it was that like Halloween is for amateurs. That if in your everyday life you feel like you can be whatever outlandish version of yourself you want to be, you don't need Halloween. Every day can be fucking Halloween.
Okay.
And I think that's how I feel. Like, I don't really need this one day where I can wear a costume and be drunk and be crazy. Like,
because in America it's pretty big, right? Like
I mean, in America, Halloween is humongous.
Yeah, like here in Europe, we never really like do it except for like maybe a costume party and that's it, and watch a scary movie. But actually, I'm like a scary cat, so I don't really like it.
scary movies either.
So,
so for me, and I never liked costumes. I find when people are in masks, they're terrifying, right? They're very dissociated from the acts they commit. The anonymity of a mask is somewhat terrifying. So, and I don't really love Halloween candy, though. I did have a piece of this. I feel like I was paid by this company, but I did have a piece of this lovely chocolate, which you can get at the grocery store for but €3.
I think we have it in Belgium too.
The Chateau. I don't know. This was nice. So in any case, yeah, you could throw one of these on stage.
All right. So give it to me now, and then I'll show it back to you. Yeah, I didn't bring any costumes or candy, so
okay. Well,
that's fine.
I welcome that. Yes.
Okay, good.
Fine by me.
All right. A couple of weeks ago, I interviewed a British artist called Lucy Rose.
Okay.
And I asked her to think of a question to ask my next interviewee, which is
you.
And
I like
she
that.
said, if you were born in a different body, would you decide to be the same gender?
Oh, wow. I would decide to be the same gender. I really like, and it's funny, my one of my best friends just had a baby girl like a year ago. And so she and I have talked a lot about, raising a kid and, like, being a young girl, obviously, since she has this baby. And for all the fucking bullshit of being a woman and the stress and the, like, just, I guess, worldwide oppression, it's really kind of cool.
Yeah.
I really like the body I was born in. And, I think there's, like, I like that... there's sort of like a communality among women in general. Not to generalize too much, but that's really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll stick with this one.
Stick with girl.
Yeah, maybe a little more in shape, but other than
that's
that.
another story. Well, so now it's your turn.
Okay.
What question do you have for
someone else?
mystery artist that's coming up next?
Okay, a question for the mystery artist coming up next. Maybe, I don't know, I'm always interested in, from a songwriting perspective, what song so if this is being asked to this person, what song that you've written gave you the most trouble in terms of finishing it, conceiving of it, writing it, editing it, recording it, whatever the case might be, but what song was the toughest for you to complete?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that's the question.
Good one.
Yeah. Right?
Sweet. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Go back to you were talking about your friend having a baby now.
Yeah.
Do you wish to have like a life like that too one day? Like, because as a touring artist, I can imagine that it's pretty hard. Like
it is. I think probably in like 5 years or something like that, I'll be ready to be a little more stable. But who knows? Maybe it'll happen sooner than that. I think for me right now, I really like the chaos of constantly moving and constantly being in new places, encountering new ideas and having no routine. But I'm sure it's going to take its toll on me and I'm going to like need to end that craziness.
Like settle down.
Yeah. I think everybody kind of has that moment. Sometimes it's forced on you because you get pregnant and you're like, okay, oops. Here we go.
Yep.
Or you happen to meet that person that you want to be with. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Check in with me in a couple of years.
All right, I will. So if the day comes, who can play at your wedding?
Oh! Well, I have a lot of friends who are really, really awesome DJs.
Cool.
So I think just a good old-fashioned dance party.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
So no crazy artists that you would love to invite.
No, because then it's like, you know, you got like, I don't know. It's you. I think you either want a cover band or you want a DJ.
Yeah. So like,
if I want to see a
that.
show, I'll just go to the show. I don't need to play at my wedding.
Okay. So no special invitations.
No.
Waiting for a band.
No, I'll just go to their show.
Yeah, that's better. Then you can celebrate more yourself instead of like shaking hands all the time. And...
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what's next? Because you have still some touring going on. Are you also writing new stuff on the road, or?
It's a bit hard for me to write on the road, but yeah, touring. Finish out these European dates next week, and then back to the U.S. Opening up a few shows on the East Coast for Carly Rae Jepsen, and then maybe about a week after that. We're back doing like Midwest, West Coast. We'll be out with Lights and the Mowglis, and that's like through Christmas essentially. So cool. Touring throughout most of the rest of the year, and then finishing the next project.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward to your new stuff as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and have a good time on stage tonight.
I will.
All right. I'll tell everybody with like weird costumes.
There you go. We said we would advertise it. We're doing it.
Can you guess the song?
Can you guess the song? If you don't know the words, get your mind right, bros.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you got it. Sorry, if I'm like loopy. I'm on all this cough medicine too. So
oh, that's all right.
I feel like I'm fucking losing my mind over here.